Hey friends, hey family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal Blue. I do Christian content. Sorry, I was looking for my Bible. I do Christian content and I also do what's called the Word of the Day. I also have videos and shorts of me and my family having fun together. I have inspirational shorts and quotes, and I have workout fitness shorts. So if you like what you see and hear, don't forget to like and subscribe. But most of all, do not forget to share. For those of you returning, happy Tuesday. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I know I had a wonderful long weekend. We celebrated John's birthday, and it was just good to have some time off. And yeah, I'm back at it. I'm back at work. All is well. We had just a really blessed weekend. We traveled. We had fun with the kids, and it was just really restful. It was just what we all really needed. So now we're back at it, and we're going in, and we're going in strong. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the word. If you notice me holding my mic, it's because this little piece that clips on, it broke, it snapped off. So I'm gonna have to hold my mic today, but hopefully still all will go well. If you've noticed, we've been in the book of Romans, and that's not on purpose. I just feel like the book of Romans is kind of where I'm sitting at right now. And it wouldn't be the first time where I just kind of felt led just to sit in a certain book for a little while. And even though I've read the Bible probably 2 or 3 times, I always thought that Romans was an interesting chapter in the New Testament. For me, it didn't come as easily as all the Gospels did. Romans was a little bit more difficult and a little bit more intense to me personally. So Romans for me is always a reread, a reread, a reread, and another reread. So we are back in the book of Romans again. And this time we are reading now, the other day, last week, we read from Romans 2, 3 through 4. But now we're reading from Romans 3, 3 through 4. And this is Paul again talking. And basically, he's talking about God remaining faithful no matter what's going on. I don't know if you guys are big music fans, but I sent this to my mom, the artist Tyrion. She put out a song called, You Remain, and it talks about God just remaining faithful and who he is no matter what's going on, no matter what storms are going on, no matter what trials are going on, he remains faithful. And so in Romans 3, 3 through 4, it says, what if someone were unfaithful? Will their unfaithfulness nullify God's faithfulness? Not at all. Let God be true and every human being be a liar, as it is written, so that you may be proved right when you speak and prevail when you judge. God remains faithful no matter what, even when we are unfaithful to him. And trust me, we're unfaithful every day because what? We're sinners. We mess up. We're going to make mistakes. And guess what? That's okay. As long as we repent and turn from our ways and try to do better and ask for his help to help us do better. But people feel like, oh, I was unfaithful to God, so guess what? Let me just keep being unfaithful because he's not going to forgive me. It doesn't matter. I'm a screw up. I'll never do anything right. That's not true. Even when we are unfaithful to God, he's still faithful to us. And I could sit here and talk for hours and hours and hours about his faithfulness to me when I was unfaithful to him. Back in my 20s and 30s, when I was out there in the world doing all kinds of things, bad mouthing, just talking bad about, God and religion and just blaspheming, all this stuff. I said all these things, but he remained faithful to me. And I was acting like this after I had gotten saved. It's like I didn't even realize what it meant to be saved. And I was still out there trying to live in the world and be saved at the same time, which I feel a lot of us do. But you can't toggle both. There's no gray area. It's either black or white. You're either all in or you're not. And in my 20s and 30s, that's what I was doing. I had gotten saved at 19, but then I ran right out there back in that world trying to operate, and it was not working. And there were so many instances where I got into situations where they could have gone badly, but he still remained faithful to me regardless. And again, I could talk for hours about how God has saved me from some craziness and has saved me from some crazy predicaments. But that just shows his faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. And let me tell you, he has definitely been faithful to me and my family. And he has kept us through everything that we've been through. And for that, I can only give him the glory and the honor because I know it was him that has kept us. And I love this verse so much because it says, what if some were unfaithful? Will their faithfulness nullify God's faithfulness? Not at all. It wouldn't. So don't you feel like just because you made a mistake that God's going to give up on you or he's not going to be faithful. He remains. Make sure you listen to that song by Tyrion because it's true. He remains. There may be storms, there may be troubles, but he remains that faithful being. He remains constant, never changing, staying the same, loving, giving, caring, no matter what we do. And we have to remember that. So let's not beat ourselves up when we make a mistake. Let's not just throw out the baby with the bathwater and say, oh, I give up. I can't do this, whatever. Let me just go back out into the world. Don't do that. Don't do that. He gives grace. He remains faithful. Let's remember that. All right. Again, this was from Romans chapter 3, verses 3 through 4. You know what I like to say? Don't take my word for it. Read it for yourself. I love you guys. I hope this blessed you and encouraged you. It's great to be back. And Lord willing, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.